Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. This will be for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And as always, remember, these are general, take what resonates. Be sure to watch all your signs. And if you want to get a special reading that I have available, the information is in the description box below. Or if you want to get a private reading to look at things specifically for you, all that is in the description box below as well. I'm using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot and the Messages from Your Angels Oracle. And please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you very much if you have. Okay. This is timeless, okay? So whenever you're guided to watch the video, that's when you should watch it. And you can do that for any video on my channel. If you're curious about anything or anything catches your eye, or just go ahead and watch the video. It doesn't matter if it has a date on it or not. It just means there's a message for you there, okay? All right, so let's begin with Aries 110. Hi Aries, thanks for joining us. And if you are skipping ahead, just be sure to watch the intro as well. What's going on for Aries in the week ahead? Let's see, Aries in the week ahead. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups as the challenge, and the Two of Pentacles in the outcome. So some truth is revealed. You're not happy about it, but you can't quite walk away. And you're in two minds. Okay, what do I do now? The Lover's at the bottom of the deck. It can be to do with a love relationship. Maybe some sort of love triangle is revealed or discovered. Some sort of truth is revealed, okay, to do with a relationship, to do with a partnership. Doesn't have to be romantic. And it is the truth. But I feel like for a lot of you, either you're struggling to accept that this is the truth, because whatever happens, whatever truth is revealed, you would have to walk away from this. It's something that is either very unfair, illegal, immoral, unfair. You would have to sever ties and walk away. But you don't really want to do that, okay? There's still a lot of emotion invested. Or if it's not emotion, if it's a business situation, you still have a lot of money invested, okay? So you're like, I don't want to walk away from this until I have my money back. Or, sorry, there's a hair. Or how do I walk away from this? How do I get myself out of this situation without losing everything that I put into it? Does that make sense? For others of you, there's an opportunity on the table for you. You might already be in a different commitment. Especially professionally is what I'm getting. Obviously, if you're romantically involved with someone, just be careful. You're creating karma, okay? So just be careful you're not in a commitment, but you're still keeping your options open. You know what I mean? But it could be you're in a commitment, okay? It's life, things happen. You're already committed, and there's a new opportunity on the table for you. The challenge is you'd have to walk away from one to go towards the other, whether it's about a person or a job. And you're in two minds about it because you're not sure what to do. You're not sure what the best decision is here. You might be doing pros and cons, doing the numbers on it. I don't know. Let's get more clarity here for Aries. Ace of Swords, Judgment, Renewal. Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Earth, Six of Swords. Yeah, well, okay. So, for some of you, there's no love triangle. It's just a matter of you have been waiting to hear communication about a contract. The challenge is you almost feel like giving up and walking away because you're not hearing back, you're not getting your wish. However, it is coming through, okay? Nine of Cups, Six of Wands. It is coming through and the wait time is over and you have that contract, okay? So for some of you Aries, that's what's going on. So you started to walk away and you started to do pros and cons or to look at other options because you had to, okay? Eight of Cups is like, well, I have to walk away from this. I have to let this go because it's not happening. But it is coming in the last minute, okay? Or you could actually have already started something else or accepted another contract or accepted another offer when this is coming in. Because there is a judgment call to be made here. There is a choice to be made. Okay. But I do feel like you know exactly which one is your wish fulfilled. You know which one it is. So it's not a matter of which one do I go with. It's a matter of how can I make sure it's a smooth transition as I go from one to the other. Okay? It's a smooth transition. There's no drama. There's no conflict. It's balanced. Okay? For others of you, this can be blast from the past and you're already in another commitment. And it's down to you to decide, do you go back to the past or do you keep it moving? I feel like for most of you, you'll keep it moving. Because you wanted to hear whatever this person is saying for such a long time. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So what they're saying now is something that you wished to hear for the longest time. But the longer you waited, the less it mattered to you. And you finally moved on. It was difficult, but you moved on. You're like, I released this. I don't want this anymore. And now they're coming back saying something that you were hoping to hear 5 years ago. Or saying something that you were hoping they'd say whenever this was that, you know, the break happened. And I do feel like you'll consider it. And you'll compare. Not only the relationships, but also how you are. Because of each of these individuals. Okay? I feel like for some of you, you've moved on to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because we also have the King of Air there. From a water sign. Or you're moving towards a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is that what I just said? We have water sign and air sign. Moving from one to the other, okay? But yeah, one of them just brings out the best in you. Whereas with the other, you thought they were your dream come true, but there was always drama, there was always something, you always felt less than, you were an option, they didn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated, okay? They were 1 foot in, 1 foot out all the time, you had to fight for them to pay attention to you, etc. It was difficult. It was very, very challenging, okay? And they never saw your worth, they never appreciated you properly. And they're finally coming around, I feel like 5 years later for some of you, but it could be less, could be longer, saying all these beautiful things, and you're like, you know what, this is what you were supposed to say 5 years ago. I've kind of moved on. I don't care that you see my worth. I don't care that you know I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. I knew that then. Okay, I don't, it's not new information. And you'll keep moving. You'll keep it moving because you're in this better commitment. And for others of you, even if it's not that you're already dealing with another person, you yourself are in a much better place and you have a better relationship with yourself to the point where if you had any codependent issues and that's why you were dealing with this person from the past, those issues have been healed and resolved. You don't need this person anymore, okay? So let's get some additional clarity for Leo. Additional clarity for Leo for the week ahead. A lot of you are dealing with a Gemini because I almost thought I was doing Gemini just now. Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So this is about being healthy and making healthy choices. Okay? And you already know what that choice is, what the healthiest choice is. Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So this is someone trying to come back and explain themselves to you, negotiate their way back in with you. Don't feel like you're having it though. Daniel, I'm the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. So you might have been married to this person or committed to this person in whatever capacity. Okay. But I feel like there was never equal give and take. There was never a healthy conversation. It was always what they said, and if you said something, they thought you were trying to prove them wrong. If you said something, they viewed it as you were challenging them. Do you know what I mean? Not just as your opinion and you're entitled to it. Do you really want to go through that, Leo? Because they haven't changed, I have to be honest. They haven't changed, okay? They may realize things consciously, like in their rational mind, but it hasn't fed through in their behavior yet. Does that make sense? It's where you have that realization of, oh my God, I do drink too much. But then you don't take action with it. You don't bring it into your body, into your 3D, what you realize, right? By making different choices, cutting down the alcohol, coming up with different habits, sticking to a different routine, right? That's how we take a realization that we have in our thoughts, in our mind, and we bring it into our lives, into the 3D, right? We turn it into our truth, our way of being. This person has not done that. And they're only at the stage where they realize something that they didn't realize years ago, but they still haven't processed it properly. You know what I mean? They still don't know what to do with it. And if you were to go back to this person, they would only fall back into old habits and old patterns because they haven't created new habits and new patterns for themselves. Does that make sense? So take that for what it's worth. For others of you, you can have closure. I feel like you're getting closure from this situation. It's something that will bring you peace or restore your peace, give you closure and confirmation that you did the right thing and moving on. Does that make sense? I also feel like if it's contracts or anything like that, there is negotiation happening. They want you there, so you're going to the table in a favorable position. They want to work with you. They want to meet you in the middle. And then it just becomes about tell them what you want. Okay? Tell them what you want. It is negotiation. Okay? That can result in a very successful agreement, a very successful contract here. Okay? So take that for what it's worth. I'll leave that with you. You're going to have to tell me what this is and how this is playing out for you, but I really hope the reading helps you, okay? All right. And we're going to... Did I call you Leo? I did. I called you Leo. This is Leo. Hi, Leo. Jesus. I called Aries Leo. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well, and I think this train is starting to show. But before, it was Aries. Now it's Leo. But you could have crossover energies. So let's see. Leo. What's coming up for Leo in the week ahead? Show me Leo in the week ahead. We have the King of Cups. 5 of Cups is the challenge, and the Fool or the Dreamer in this deck as the outcome. So, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone trying to come in to make amends. Okay. Water sign energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The challenge is you've already had... I feel like they've already shown you their true colors, Leo. There's already been this loss, this disappointment, regret. But they're trying to come in to change that with the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Okay, they're trying to show you they're more responsible. They have a plan, not an evil plan. They have a plan as in, I've thought this through. This is what I'm prepared to do. I do feel like you're going to take a chance and give someone a second chance, okay, with the Fool energy here. I feel like you're taking a chance on someone you've dealt with before, potentially water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Because they're showing up as the king and they got a plan, okay? So they've grown up a little bit. Take it as it makes sense to you. For others of you, I feel like this is someone in HR or someone helping you, working on your behalf to help you through a loss, maybe the loss of a job or a disappointment at work. And as a result, they're helping you have this new opportunity. Or this is someone helping you financially. If this is about financial burdens. Oh my God, I lost my job, God forbid, but I lost my job or I lost this money. I won't be able to pay my bills. And this is someone coming in, lifting that burden off you by giving you a new job opportunity, putting you in touch with the right people. King of Cups is someone who knows the right people. They can put you in touch with people. Okay. or they're giving you a loan. But I feel like it's a whole new way, because it's major arcana energy. It's a whole new way of doing things to where you're not going to have that burden anymore. So let's see. Give us more clarity here for Leo. King of Cups, Strength card, 5 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Fool, we have the 6 of Air. For some of you, this is also where you're moving. There may have been a breakup. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone in your family, a friend, sibling. Your energy with the Strength card. But also, this could be you, where you're helping someone through this, okay? And it's a new way of living, because you're giving someone an opportunity for them to move in with you as they're sorting out their issues. Does that make sense? It's a new way of living. But this is a friend who has your back because of the loss of money, a loss of a job, a loss of money, loss of property, a breakup with an earth sign, first with Capricorn, and they kicked you out, or you kicked them out and now you can't afford the rent on your own. Okay, this is a solid friend. Whether they're a water sign or not doesn't matter. They will help you move on from the situation. Either you're moving in with them, they're moving in with you, they're giving you and putting you in touch with the right people to the point where you have a new job opportunity. They're giving you money as you're going through this transition. They're supporting you financially, so they were taking that burden off of you. And you have a new beginning. Either way, you have a new beginning. Okay? There's an energy where you're advised, I feel like this is an on again, off again. That's why you have the Fool as a major arcana here. You can finally stop a cycle of on again, off again with someone who is controlling, manipulative, either always plays the victim, or when you challenge that, they go on the offensive. Someone who had the money or control over the money, and that's why you had to stay, or that's why you had to kind of, play along to what they said, or try to please them, or you know what I mean? There was someone who was kind of like holding money over you. Very controlling, very restrictive, manipulative, played on your feelings, made you feel bad about yourself so you'd stay, made you feel like you needed them so you'd stay and try to please them. There is a very solid friend here, okay? In whatever capacity they're in your life. And they are giving you the strength to stay away from this person, or to keep them out of your life. There has been a break. There has been a separation. This person is playing the game though, right? If they're kicking you out, they're kicking you out so that you go crawling back to them, and then you feel obligated to make it up to them because they're so good and they took you back. This is an evil person, okay? Let me tell you. And you have this solid friend here, in whatever capacity, who genuinely has your back. They will take you in. They will give you money. They will put you in touch with people, get you a different job, get you a different place to live. So the message here is stay strong and rely on this person who genuinely cares for you and has your back. Whether they're family or they're a stranger that you meet, right? When you go to the job center, because now you have to find a job because maybe you didn't work when you were with this other person, right? Or you lost your job because of an imbecile boss, a controlling, manipulative boss. And you go into the job center and you're like, I need to find a job, give me anything. This is the situation. And this person is genuinely stepping in and is your strength, gives you strength. Does that make sense? Your advice, Leo, is to keep going. You're slowly but surely building yourself back up. Do not turn back. Do not go back to an on again, off again thing. Look, you're flying high right now, which may threaten others. Yeah, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. You're breaking free from someone, and your message is to keep going. Okay? Let's see. Give me one more for Leo for this week. And it will be a new way of life. Adriana, I'm leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. And listen, look, there's an angel holding your hand. Whether you believe in angels or not, okay, take it as it makes sense to you. But there's someone there holding your hand, literally or figuratively, showing you the way, showing you a better way, getting you out of that hole, okay? Because you're going up, so you were kind of far down, okay? And your message is to just keep going. Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. This is someone who's gonna try to get you back, okay? Try to get you to come back to them. They may be playing the victim, 5 of Cups, woe was me. I didn't mean that. They may even apologize, and you're thinking, oh my God, they've never apologized before. They must, they must have changed. They have not changed. They're just upping their game because you're staying away and you haven't done that before. Does that make sense? Leo, listen. You are being freed from a toxic situation, okay? In whatever area of life it's going on. You are not alone. This person's telling you, oh, you're on your own, you'll never make it. You can't do anything without me. You have someone in your corner. It could be a friend, family member, someone you work with, someone in HR, someone you meet, and they're offering you help when they hear your story. Your angels and your guides working with you if you have a closer bond and you can hear them clearly, or working through someone else with you, okay? Keep going, all right? Keep going. You've learned some difficult lessons. It's time to cut the cycle. This is someone that's been in your life for forever. There's always on again, off again. You might have children with them, and that's what they're playing on for some of you. They're manipulating you with your children, through your children, because of them. Yes, you can build yourself. Yes, you can be independent. Yes, you can do everything you want to do. You do not need this person. And I feel like allow this person to give you strength, okay? This friend in your corner that has no agenda. They're just literally trying to help you. Allow them to give you strength. Trust them. Let them guide you. Make a healthier choice, okay, Leo? Because you can do that. You can break this cycle. That's why you have the Fool here. You can break this cycle completely and not have to deal with this ever again. You have the strength. You have the courage. You have someone in your corner helping you every step of the way. Just keep going, okay? Just keep going. All right? So, I'll leave that with you. You're going to have to tell me how that makes sense to you if it does. But if you are dealing with this, I really hope the reading helps you, okay? Okay, and let's move on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Thanks for joining us. And as always, also be sure to watch the intro to the video. Okay, what's going on for Sagittarius in the week ahead? Show me Sagittarius in the week ahead. Okay, we have Queen of Swords, the Fool as the challenge, the 9 of Cups, and the outcome. So if you're wondering if you should do something, like go for something that seems to be a risk, that involves taking a chance, your answer is yes. Flat out. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. You already know. You already know. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. You already know. You already have the wisdom. You already have the truth. You already know. Okay, Sagittarius, you already know. The challenge for you with the Fool is actually believing in yourself and taking a chance on a new beginning, a new way of life, a new way of doing things. This could be where, I mean, it could be anything. What is it that you've been going back and forth? Should I, shouldn't I? Because it involves you just kind of taking a chance and going on faith. Your heart is telling you yes. Your mind is telling you, well, I don't know. This is like, you already know the truth, okay? You already know. You just have to go for it. And it's your wish fulfilled. It's a big fat yes. Yes, you should take a chance. Yes, you should go for whatever is making your heart happy, okay? So let's get some clarity here, get more information. I feel like it's just like the short, sweet, and to the point Sagittarius, because you don't need that many words. You don't need a lengthy explanation, because you already know. I keep repeating myself. I know it's annoying, but it's true. You already know. Okay, you don't need more information. So let's see. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, King of Air, the Fool, the Emperor. I'm telling you. The Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. Yeah, man. It's self-sabotage. That's what's holding you back, nothing else. Four of Pentacles, fear. That's what's holding you back. Okay, so for some of you, this is where you're only listening to your mind. A lot of air energy. You're listening to, be practical, be realistic. Focus on the facts. What you already know. What is already known. What is already established. Versus the Emperor energy. You walking your own path. You being in charge. You calling the shots. That's where you are. And you could either jump in, go for it, have a wish fulfilled, or continue to explain it away, more Swords energy, and be overly cautious, unnecessarily cautious, and unfortunately deal with the consequences of not listening to yourself, not listening to your own truth, not honoring what you know is true for you. Okay, and the consequences, well, for example, if you are working a job, an established way of doing things, the traditional way, what is known, okay, what is familiar to you, and you're thinking, should I start my own business as well? Your answer is yes, start your business, and you're going to have to walk that line. Seven of Swords then becomes walk the line and keep the balance between you doing both. If you've been doing both for a while, and your business is doing well, and you're starting to think, is it time for me to take a chance and just fully focus on my business? Walk away from my job, what is familiar, an established way of doing things, and walk my own path. Just focus on my business. Your answer is yes, you can. You are ready, and it would be a success. But you're afraid. And so you're overly cautious, and so you will continue to do both. In which case, the consequences, you could get burnout, you'll get exhausted. You may then be able to invest less in your business. You'll start to see it quiet down or go down. But it's because you're sick or you don't have the energy. It's not a sign that it's a bad idea. Does that make sense? There's a lot of, you're overthinking things and you're getting confused. Okay? When what you should be doing is to listen to your intuition, your heart. Okay? Because you know you want to take a chance on something. Listen, I'm not saying be irresponsible about it. No. But you can prepare your transition. The Seven of Swords. Come up with a plan. You can prepare your transition. Not about just cutting ties and, being irresponsible. You walk out on your job before you have everything else set up in this other direction that you want to go. It could also be like where you want to change your job and there's a better position available to you somewhere. And you're like, well, I don't know. How do I do this? I don't even know. That might be too much for me. I don't know if I can do that. But they offered it to you, didn't they? So they clearly believe in you more than you do in yourself, right? So there's something there, Sagittarius. And this is just saying, listen, you don't have to quit your job and jump into this other thing overnight. Ask questions. Tell them you'd like some more training. Tell them, if you were to go for this, this is what you need to be comfortable, etc. And when that's all set up, that's when you reveal to your current boss, that's it, I'm going, etc. So you can be smart about it, but set things up, right? Prepare yourself. So it's not a question of if you were to jump on this and what you really want to do, you'd have to do it overnight. No, don't be irresponsible. But you already know what you want to do, and it should be a case of, okay, how can I do that in a way that I'm covering my bases, that I'm being responsible, I'm doing things legally, I'm respecting my commitments. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be explaining it away as to why you shouldn't do it. Okay? And this could be anything. It could be, I'm getting business a lot, but it could also be where taking a chance on a new relationship in your life. Taking a chance. Look, listen. You can't make it up. I was just saying, I can't remember what sign had Yvonne, but I was just saying, whenever I see this card, I always say, trust your intuition and listen to your instincts. And that's literally what I said your entire reading. Okay? And you have a special bond with animals, your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. For some of you, you're thinking about changing your field of study to work with animals, or to become a vet, or to work with animals in any other capacity, literally. While for others, it's definitely just saying, listen to your instincts, listen to your intuition. There's no need to worry, okay? Isaiah, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Okay? It's time to do it, Sagittarius. It's time to do it. Put things in place. Come up with the plan. Set up the transition. But just do it. Okay? Just get started with it. At least make it up in your mind that you want to do this, that you're going to do this. And then it becomes about, okay, it's not a question of whether or not I want to do it. It's a question of, let me just make sure everything's set up just right. Does that make sense? That shifts focus. It shifts the energy. Marlena, honestly, you can't make it up. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And listen, this is telling you, this is how you see yourself. You see yourself confused. You see yourself as, I don't have enough information. You see yourself as, I'm not good enough to do this. I don't have something to do this. And this is telling you, yes you do. Yes you do. You already know. You're already there. You're prepared. You're ready. That's why you have the Fool in your reading. You just have to take a chance and go for it. Get the ball rolling. Get the process started. Have a plan. Set up the transition for yourself. But do it. Okay? And be mindful that there are consequences. If you don't trust yourself, if you're not listening to your intuition, an opportunity might go away. Okay? I do have to say that. So just take it for what it's worth. Okay? An opportunity might go away, or kind of dwindle, die out, or just lessen, because the window of opportunity is closing on this. Okay? You don't have as much time as you think you do to take action on this. Alright? So, I'll leave that with you. Let me know how it makes sense to you, if it does, how it applies. But don't be afraid to go for something new in your life, whether it's your business, a new job, a different job, a relationship, a new relationship, being on your own, and that's your new way of being and your new way of doing things, okay? Whatever it is, where your heart has been telling you that you're ready to go for it. You're ready to make the change. You're ready to start this new phase in your life. Whatever it is. Listen to it. Do it. Okay? Do something towards it. Alright? Because it's beautiful. It's an amazing opportunity here. Alright? So, I'll leave that with you. Have a great week. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.